Okay, hi. It's Monday, early afternoon here on the East Coast, and I just finished grading the papers I got back from the next literature review assignment. Okay, so a couple of comments. One, four of you did not submit anything. This is not a good sign. Um, Call me, talk to me, do something. The full literature review is due right in 2 weeks, and so you don't have much time to do a lot of work. And this should just be a drop-in of 10 pages into your capstone paper. So it's a major chunk of your paper, and if you can get it done in this course, then you'll have a lot more time for other stuff related to the paper in your 670 course. But if you can't get it done here, you're really going to be behind the 8 ball. So I can't say it more plainly than that. You need to get with it. Okay? Okay. So, let's see. Of those that I got, there are three main things I just wanted to say. In general, they were good, but there are three areas I want you to think about. On a number of your papers, I was wordsmithing, meaning that I highlighted a word or a phrase and said, is this really what you need to say here? As you get into your paper, as you get to write more of it, be mindful of the words you are using and how you are using them. Try to be as precise as you can with your word choices so that the meaning of those words and the information you're conveying to your reader is as clear and as precise as it can possibly be. Okay, so I'm not trying to nitpick, but I do want you to be more conscious of the words you're actually using and the meaning that you are trying to convey. Okay. The second thing is that, again, a number of the sections when you are looking at or talking about the articles that you're reading, and asking you to be more specific in the details of the article that you're sharing. In particular, in a number of cases, you generally said, well, the article says generally this. What I want you to do is and my comment back was, well, how specific was the information in the article about this? Did they quantify data? Did they present quantified data that supported this sort of generalized statement? The more detail that you can pull out of the articles that you can then contain in your literature review, the more detail you'll have in your paper that you can use in the analysis section. Okay? And that relates then to the final point. Remember that your literature review is simply a presentation, recitation of the information contained in your 10 source documents. Right? Don't do any analysis here, because if you do the analysis in the literature review section, you won't have anything new to say in your analysis section. Right? So you'll just end up repeating what you've said earlier in the paper. And that's sort of boring. And it also, again, doesn't really help you. Make sure that your literature review contains as much raw information as possible, and it's that raw information that you'll then use later in your paper to do your analysis. Okay? Alright, that's all for now on the lit review assignment, but again, we've got 2 weeks to do it. before the quote final review is due. So work hard, pedal to the metal, as they say. Okay? And if you want to call, like I actually on a couple of the papers, I asked people to call, or I suggested they could call. You know, we can go out over in more detail the specifics of the articles, how you're sort of putting this together, and how your paper is sort of evolving as you're going through the process here. Okay? I'd welcome the call. You know, don't be shy. And that makes me think that maybe this week or next week we're supposed to have another phone call. I'll be looking in this week when I do the other video to confirm that. Okay? Alright. Bye-bye.